Hey guys, Angry British Conservative here this week, and well, what can I say? Well, the general election for the United Kingdom is next year in 2024. I'm not too sure what exact date, so don't comment below and ask. I actually don't know. But here's the thing: we have a Conservative acting like a Liberal. I mean, seriously, when are we gonna control our immigration borders? When are we gonna sort out our education system? When are we gonna sort out a host of things wrong with this nation? Now, don't get me wrong. I know for a fact this might come across racist because he's of Indian descent. Well, it's got nothing to do with race. Just let me make that quite clear. Nothing whatsoever. We have a Conservative leader who's quite literally, as I say, acting like a Liberal. You might as well have a Liberal Democrat in charge. I mean, seriously, it's all this politically correct nonsense. And apparently, he's meant to be the most non-politically correct Prime Minister we've had. I disagree. And to be frankly honest with you, I think a good majority of us Conservatives, I speak for a good majority of us Conservatives, when we say we're having to stick with this out. We're sick of it. We've gone through about 4 or 5 prime ministers in the last couple of years. It was then David Cameron first who decided to let us leave the EU, which was good of him, even though he got dragged into it probably. It was his promise, a cast iron guarantee, we'll leave the EU. That was fine, we got it eventually, thanks to people like Nigel Farage of the UKIP and the Brexit Party. And then after that we had a very dipsy old woman called Theresa May, which everyone thought would usher in the new second Margaret Thatcher age. Well, I even had a tiny bit of hope until I looked at what she was like. How disappointed I was. Anyways, we had her, which didn't do a single thing. Absolutely not a single thing. Just dragged on and on and on to get us to sign the piece of paper to let us leave the EU. Then in 2019 we had Boris Johnson, which, don't get me wrong, he was alright actually. I didn't mind him, but again, bit flimsy here and there, but he was alright as such. He was like Trump, rough around the edges, but he was alright. He actually got the job done. He handled COVID, I think, well. What let him down was his own stupidity with Partygate, having parties against when there was lockdowns. So being a hypocrite, if you will. Like, we all listen to the government lockdowns anyway. I mean, really, come on. But whatever. And apparently he's meant to set an example to us all. I mean, no, I don't look to my leader of a political party as an example. I never will. Anyways, so then after that, we had Liz Truss. We've had quite a lot, actually. That's more than 4. So Liz Truss, who lasted all of about, I think, was a week, if that. I mean, she came across as good, but nobody liked her in the markets, and apparently everything fell through her plans. And now we have Rishi Sunak. I'm just tired of it all. Really am. Do you know, now I think of it, there's more than 4 actually. There's David Cameron, there's Theresa May, Boris Johnson, Liz Truss, which is like 5 prime ministers in the space of, I would say, 11 years of Conservative rule. Which, don't get me wrong, I love my political party, Conservatives. I just think it's getting dismantled and destroyed from the inside out by all this wokery and left-wing nonsense and liberalness which is seeped in from the outside. So I guess I'm not really shouting and raving about current policy or something's happened. I just really want to address the fact that the Conservatives in our country, in the United Kingdom, are not like normal Conservatives. Or what I hold them to a higher standard than that, and they need to get a grip, or we will, mark my words, we will lose the next general election. Anyways, this has been Angry British Conservative, just under 5 minutes, signing off. Bye guys.